Just can't get behind. I definitely get behind the no makeup. Everybody knows we all rip our makeup off the minute we step off the stage.
I imagine myself sometimes at 5 years old, and I can picture her from head to toe, and I call her name out.
Most people are scared of their true selves.
I think it's your love letter to your parents, really. And Alexis Vogel, my dearest friend who we lost to breast cancer, who really was one of my heroes. Hard to go through it. I think we compartmentalize. Like, we put these things in our past and then we don't think about it again. But I think that's kind of what the problem is. Arcady is my sanctuary, so I need to be the one to make decisions. Where's my welcoming committee? Where's the boys? To you. But you have to just think, you know, just embrace it. I mean, I always said I'd recognize myself when I was old.
Liberation in authenticity. Pamela Anderson's decision to ditch the makeup and embrace her natural beauty wasn't just a change in appearance. It was a full-on liberation movement. Imagine the queen of glamour stepping away from the glitz and saying, "Hey world, here's the real me." In this no-makeup revolution, Anderson spilled the beans in an Elle interview about feeling like she'd found the secret to life. She described it as rebellious, and oh boy, was it transformative. It's like she threw off this cloak of expectation and strutted into a whole new world of freedom. But here's the kicker. This bold step wasn't just a whim. It had a deeper story. Her dear friend and makeup wizard Alexis Vogel passed away, and that hit hard. Alexis was more than a makeup artist. She was family.
Influencers on social media will say I'm makeup free, and I'm looking at the picture. I was like, the filter! You are not. There's filters. You just have less makeup.
Arcady is my sanctuary, so I need to be the one to make decisions. Where's my welcoming committee? Where's the boys?
Losing her was like losing a piece of herself. So in a touching tribute and as her own personal statement, Anderson decided that's it, no more makeup. And you know what? It's not just about cosmetics. It's about reclaiming control, about saying I call the shots on my look. Anderson's like, I'm done following what people say. This is my face, my canvas, and I'm painting it my way. Picture this. The iconic hottie strutting her stuff, but this time with a radiant natural glow. She's not hiding behind layers of makeup. She's flaunting her real self, wrinkles and all. It's a statement, bold, beautiful, and utterly empowering. It's like she's leading this revolution, showing the world that beauty isn't confined to a makeup kit. It's in the confidence, the smile, the raw authenticity. And for Anderson, this shift isn't just about her.
My son produced the film, and I think him and his brother were just sick of people not really knowing who they are. We don't do things in your life thinking this is going to humiliate or embarrass my kids when I have them, if I have them.
It's about empowering others to embrace their natural selves too. So here's to Pamela Anderson, the trailblazer, the rebel, and the epitome of authentic beauty. She's not just changing her look, she's changing the game. Cheers to liberation. From makeup to self-discovery. Pamela Anderson's voyage into the realm of natural beauty isn't just a makeover, it's a full-blown exploration of self. It's like she's embarked on this epic quest to rediscover her true essence, chuckling at her 90s self along the way. In her journey toward this makeup-free revelation, she's become a sort of beauty philosopher. Picture this iconic figure looking back at her past glamour days and having a good laugh. She's like, whoa, time's done a number on me. But here's the twist, she embraces it. Anderson's not afraid to poke fun at herself, celebrating the changes that come with getting older. But hold up, it's not just about wrinkles and lines, it's about owning every bit of it. She's shouting from the rooftops, "This is me, take it or leave it!" It's this beautiful dance of self-acceptance, waving goodbye to the pressures of conforming to other people's ideas of beauty. Think about it. She's been in the spotlight for ages, and that's no easy gig. There's this constant buzz of expectations buzzing around. But now she's like, nah, I'm doing me.
Kindred Black. This is like a little cheek stuff you can just put on. These little bottles, blown glass, love it. Come on in, I'm gonna get ready for
Remember Baywatch? She was the beacon of that show, not just for her life-saving skills, but for her style that screamed, "Watch out, world!" Anderson's charm wasn't just in her acting, it was in her fashion game. Picture this beauty strutting in with this effortless blend of glamour and "I don't give a hoot" attitude. Her fashion statements were like exclamation marks in a sentence. Glitter? Check. Makeup from the day before? A double check. She made yesterday's makeup look like the next big thing, and boy did she own it. There she was, covered in glitter, making it look like the latest fashion trend while volunteering at the children's school.
Hard to go through it. I think we compartmentalize. Like we put these things in our past and then we don't think about it again. But I think that's kind of what the problem is. And Alexis Vogel, my dearest friend who we lost to breast cancer, who really was one of my heroes.
It's like she took the rulebook of fashion, tore it up, and danced on its remnants. That's the kind of rebellion Anderson brought to the table. Her style wasn't just about clothes, it was a statement, an anthem of the 90s. And let's talk about those ensembles. She rocked bold, daring outfits that made heads turn and jaws drop. Crocheted looks that defied gravity? Yeah, she made them work like it was nobody's business. Fuzzy sweaters, boas, oversized sunglasses, she put it all together like a fashion maestro. Anderson wasn't just a fashion icon, she was the embodiment of an era's spirit. Her style wasn't about following the norms, it was about shredding them into pieces and wearing them like a badge of honor.
To you. But you have to just think, just embrace it. I mean, I always said I'd recognize myself when I was old. I'm a pretty cool person. I'm happy. Like, this is so much fun.
It's a crazy life.
It was a fun life, and I'm glad I did it. Love affair. It's just going to have a season. It's not going to last forever. But that's only my experience.
She wasn't afraid to push boundaries and redefine what fashion meant. In the 90s, Pamela Anderson wasn't just a trendsetter, she was a trend in herself, an iconic rebellion that etched its mark on an entire decade's fashion landscape. Cheers to the queen of 90s chic. Glamour, glitter, and fuzzy sweaters. Let's take a trip down memory lane to the fabulous 90s, the era where Pamela Anderson wasn't just a star, she was a walking fashion statement. Her style was a kaleidoscope of daring choices that made heads turn and cameras flash. Imagine this: fuzzy sweaters, boas slung casually around her neck, and crochet looks that defied the laws of fashion physics. Anderson didn't just wear clothes, she orchestrated a fashion symphony that screamed, "Look at me, I dare you!" Her style was this beautiful fusion of playful and confident vibes. It was like she raided a closet filled with glamour, glitter, and a hint of cheeky charm, and made it all her own. Remember Valerie Irons from VIP? That wardrobe was like a fashion carnival, and she was the ringmaster. Bold colors, daring cuts, it was a parade of sartorial audacity.
That is a question to the noble and minds of suffer slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. I could go on.
You have a photographic memory.
I have a photographic memory sometimes.
Most people are scared of their true selves.
I think it's your love letter to your parents, really.
But here's the kicker. Her style wasn't just about the clothes, it was a manifesto of self-expression. She wasn't afraid to push boundaries or bend the rules. Her fashion sense was this canvas where she painted her personality in vibrant hues. And glitter? Oh boy, that was her signature move. Picture this iconic beauty, caught with traces of yesterday's glitter and owning it like a boss. That's the kind of carefree spirit she brought to fashion. It wasn't about being pristine, it was about laughing at life's little mishaps and turning them into style statements. Her retrospective humor about being caught with the remnants of yesterday's sparkle just goes to show her carefree approach to the fashion game. It's like she said, "Yeah, I sparkle even after the party's over, so what?"
Yeah, well,
You
yeah.
just put the tape in. It's not this, it's kind of the way my brain works, just a little bit.
You like that old-fashioned
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Flashback!
Wow.
Why not?
Oh my gosh.
In essence, Pamela Anderson's 90s fashion wasn't just about clothes, it was a manifesto of fearless self-expression. She didn't just wear outfits, she wore her attitude, her confidence, and a contagious sense of fun. Here's to the glamour, glitter, and fuzzy sweaters, the defining moments of a true 90s icon. Pages of reflection. Pamela Anderson's memoir, Love, Pamela, isn't just a book. It's a roller coaster ride through the tumultuous and triumphant moments of her life. It's like she invited readers into her heart and said, "Buckle up, it's going to be one heck of a journey." In these pages, Anderson bears it all, laying out her life's tapestry with raw honesty. It's not just about the glitz and glam. It's about the highs that touch the sky and the lows that pierce the soul. Writing this memoir wasn't a stroll in the park, it was an emotional marathon. She poured her heart and soul into every word, aiming not for perfection but for authenticity. It's like she grabbed life by the horns and said, "I'm telling my story, every messy, beautiful part of it."
We're auctioning off a lot of your stuff, including the Baywatch swimsuit.
I don't know where you heard that.
I imagine myself sometimes at 5 years old, and I can picture her from head to toe, and I call her name out.
Through the narrative, she didn't just recount events, she painted vivid pictures of moments that shaped her. It's this kaleidoscope of emotions, a mosaic of joy, pain, love, and resilience. Each page is like a portal, transporting readers into her world of vulnerability and strength. Pivotal moments that defined her journey are laid bare. It's not just about reliving memories, it's about unraveling the layers of her identity. Anderson invites you to witness her evolution, to walk alongside her through the storms and bask in the sunshine. Reading Love, Pamela is like sitting down for a heart-to-heart with a close friend. You laugh, you cry, and you feel this inexplicable connection. It's not just a memoir, it's an emotional odyssey that leaves an indelible mark on your soul. In this book, Pamela Anderson doesn't just tell a story.
You don't want to be mean.
I think I tried, but I think I detached a little bit, and I think that's what's kind of made people a little crazy.
Just can't get behind. I definitely get behind the no makeup. Everybody knows we all rip our makeup off the minute we step off the stage.
She shares a piece of herself, a mosaic of vulnerability, courage, and resilience. So here's to the pages of reflection that unveil the woman behind the icon. A story of love, life, and everything in between. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.